Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Isn't it amazing when you look up at this stage and you see all these icons to the right of me? All of these people, these pillars in our community, in our music community. Please give them a round of applause and look to your left. Look to your left. Look at this beautiful family, everything they stand for. Give them a big round of applause to the Shakur family.
Yes, sir.
Can I hug you?
Play it.
I've been getting emotional since I've been getting older, so bear with me. Ray Love hit me up and said, hey man, before he could even say anything to me, I just said, what do you need, where, and what time? I had no idea what he was gonna ask. And I told him, don't worry about me, I'll be the least of your worries. You ain't gotta accommodate nothing. I'm just gonna be here for this purpose, because I never got a chance to say thank you to Tupac. And so today it'll be my opportunity to say thank you, because he confirmed for me what my role was to be in this culture. You know, I had an idea when King Tech and I first started as MCs with a group called Flynamic Force that I was gonna be like MC Hammer. Hammer used to come in the store with a bunch of busted records and sell all this music, and I was like, yeah, we gotta do like Hammer doing, you know? And we were on our way, we signed a major deal, but then somehow we ended up on radio with 106 KMEL, and that's when our relationship with Tupac began. When Tupacalyst Now started, well, actually when Digital Underground was first putting the pieces of the puzzle together, we had an opportunity to be a part of Digital Underground. We chose to go a different direction. And when that whole collective started, Saphir, Money B, you know, Tupac, everybody was there. We were all like in school together. We all grew up together in this, and we all kind of assumed our roles. As I became more prominent in radio, we became syndicated, and we start spreading what we do in the Bay across the world through our radio stations. I still wasn't sure what my role was to be. And I got a call in 1996 from Alex Mejia by way of Layla Steinberg. Give her a big round of applause. That said, Tupac wants to talk with you. And I hadn't spoken with him since the 6 films that he starred in. That deserves a round of applause. All the success he had, and in that conversation, it ended up being one of the last interviews that he ever did. And I recall during the interview thinking to myself, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? What do I ask him? I'm his friend, I'm his brother, but I need to challenge him on some of these things I'm saying. And the interview went on to become a really prominent interview everywhere in the world. So as I traveled the world, when I've been to South America, as I've gone to South Africa, the Netherlands, Germany, they got statues in front of museums of Tupac Shakur, Ghana, Mexico, the Philippines. I'm approached by kids who heard me interview Tupac Shakur, that he's influenced, that he's impacted all over the world. And they want to hear about my experience. And I tell them my experience was just to be a conduit. I understood it. He explained to me that I have to give you this story so you can circulate it around the world. He said to me, when I made all this music, I made it for everything that all the people wanted to hear, the people from the streets up top. And now I'm gonna tell them everything they need to hear. So he confirmed to me what my purpose has been, and that's what I've been following ever since, even on MTV, Sway in the Morning, all the different things with Heather B and Tracy G. A lot of that came from Tupac. So I wanted to be here today to say he's a leader, he's an innovator. His duality, his fight for the people, he stood 10 toes down, and that fight that he fought for us resonated all around the globe. Anybody who was in an oppressed society could identify with Pac. He gave us hope. He let us understand that that indoctrination that was filled into our mindsets was false. We're never lesser than. We're only great. We're only greater. And so I'm proud to be here today to be a part of this street naming ceremony. I see murals all over the world of Tupac, so it's only right that we have a street named after him, correct? So let's celebrate today with the Shakur family, and thank you. Your family has been through a lot, you know, and still you stand here strong. You look amazing, you know, and we know that energy never dies. So he may not be here in the physical, but if you look at all the conversations that's had in hip hop culture, music culture, who's the most debated? Who's the most discussed? Who's the most celebrated? That man passed on in 1996, and to this day we talk about him like he's here in front of us. He's easily the greatest voice to ever come out of this culture, the one and only Tupac Shakur. We're gonna celebrate him today.